Allahi wa barakatuh. So we ended with the previous hadith on Suraqa, who pursued Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which is hadith number 9. Now we're moving to hadith number 10, and we continue with the 40 hadith on the biography of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So to start off, inshallah, the narrator of the hadith, who is he? His name is Urwa ibn Zubayr. Who was Urwa ibn Zubayr? We all know the famous companion Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam traveled with, of course, Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. And we all know, of course, the very famous daughter he had, Aisha radiallahu anha. But Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu had another daughter who, by the way, assisted them on the hijrah. FYI, just by the way, hijrah it marks the very first year of the Muslim Hijri calendar. Just as an information, FYI, for your information sake, inshallah. So, Asma radiallahu anha was also the daughter of Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. She had a husband whose name was Zubayr ibn Awwam. They too had a son whose name was Urwa ibn Zubayr, the narrator of this particular hadith. Urwa ibn Zubayr, he wasn't a Sahabi, he was born after the demise of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which makes him a Tabi'i. What is a Sahabi? Sahabi is a person who met Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, believed in Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and died on that belief. What is a Tabi'i? A Tabi'i is a person who met a Sahabi, believed in Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and died on that belief. That's a Tabi'i. So Urwa was a very famous Tabi'i. He was known as one of the 7 fuqaha of Medina, mashallah. Learned scholar he is indeed. So, some background to the hadith before we start with the hadith, or some, just a quick summary. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam comes into Medina on his she-camel, and then, the Sahaba of Medina, the Ansar, they're looking, oh Nabi of Allah, come to our place, come to our place. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam indicates basically, the camel will decide. So eventually the camel stops on a particular place, kneels down, and Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, right, so this will be the place, inshallah, where we will build our current Masjid al-Nabawi. But this mirbat is a place where camels are stationed, or it's a place where when dates is cut, they leave the dates here to be dried out before they place it into vessels. This mirbat. So Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam eventually he tries to find out, who does this plot or this piece of land belong to, and he finds out it belongs to 2 orphans, Sahal and Suhail, and he sends for them. They are taken care of by a Sahabi by the name of Mu'adh, not the famous Mu'adh ibn Jabal, different Mu'adh. And eventually he sends for them, and then to cut a long story short, he eventually asks them, what would be the price, we're interested in this plot, and then they indicate, oh Nabi of Allah, we're going to give it for you free. Eventually Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, no, we will give it, we'll pay you for the piece of land. And then he gives them 10 gold coins, and then mashallah, the building starts of Masjid al-Nabawi. So now to enter into the hadith, inshallah. Hadith number 10. عن عروة ابن الزبير في حديث الهجرة أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لما قدم المدينة وبركت ناقته قال هنا إن شاء الله المنزل فإذا ذلك المربد لغلامين يتيمين ثم دعا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم الغلامين فساومهما بالمربد ليتخذه مسجدا فقال لا بل نهبه لك يا رسول الله فأبى رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أن يقبله منهما هبة حتى ابتاعه منهما ثم بناه مسجدا. رواه البخاري. Narrated Urwa ibn Zubayr in the hadith of Hijrah that when the Prophet ﷺ arrived to Medina, his she-camel knelt down. Allah's Messenger said, this place, Allah willing, will be our abiding place. But that place was a yard belonging to 2 orphan boys. Allah's Messenger ﷺ then called the 2 boys and told them to suggest a price for that yard so that he might take it as a mosque. The 2 boys said, no, but we will give it as a gift to you, O Rasulullah. Yet Allah's Messenger refused to take it as a gift and insisted to buy it from them. Allah's Messenger then built a mosque thereon. This particular hadith is narrated by Bukhari. MashaAllah, look at Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. At the point of which he can take advantage of two youngsters. Did he do it? No. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam insisted on giving them their money when they didn't want to take the money. You know, being the Rasul of Allah, who would take money, who would, you know, sell something to Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam? They had such love, these Sahaba had such love for Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they didn't want to sell it to Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam didn't want to do any injustice to them. So what did he do? When they eventually refused, and they refused, and they refused, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam eventually said, okay, I'm going to give you 10 gold coins, which by the way was the value of the land at the time. So he could have taken advantage, but did Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam? No. Any false prophet, anyone else would have taken advantage of this opportunity where he can gain. But did Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam? No. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam in fact insisted on giving them their money. So mashallah, we've learned from hadith number 2 a few things. We learned who Urwa is. We learned the two companions, orphans who wanted to give the land to Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We spoke about the mirbat also. What is a mirbat? A place where they station camels, and or they, you know, when dates is cut, they leave it there to dry, and before they put it into vessels. So to leave you guys, inshallah, with two important questions. Rather just two questions. What does the word mirbat mean? Number 2, how did the Prophet ﷺ determine the location on which the mosque was built? We leave with that, inshallah. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.